What many don't know is that Helium's relatively new mobile cellular network is growing at a massive rate and getting a lot of revenue from users at the same time as there are only a few thousand of these Wi-Fi hotspots in the world that provide that coverage for the network. So the ratio here indicates a good opportunity to be early, but we might see some big upcoming events like the unlock of other continents that could make this into an even greater earnings potential by being early. So in this video I'll talk about the earnings with the Helium Mobile indoor and outdoor Wi-Fi hotspot, how to optimize the earnings, and at the end I will share these big events I believe that are coming. However, nothing in my videos are financial advice. As of now, it's only in the US and Mexico that people are able to set up and earn with these mobile Wi-Fi hotspots, but that might change soon. Helium Deploy sent me these devices here in Europe just for me to show them in this review, but since I am in Europe I can't use them right now, but I'm able to keep them and I will for sure be one of the first ones ready to start them when Helium Mobile is started in Europe. To me, it seems like we might be on the verge of another bull run, and Helium launching their mobile cellular service and seeing this extreme growth already seems like it could line up perfectly for yet another huge earnings potential, and the insane difference between the numbers of their former LoRaWAN hotspots and their now mobile hotspots is to me breathtaking, especially when including that the utility from these are now growing at a fast rate, earning Helium a good revenue, and we might soon see the adoption in other countries or continents. What are the Helium Mobile earnings? The cost of the indoor and outdoor Helium Mobile Wi-Fi hotspots are currently not that high, and their earnings vary depending on the device, the coverage the specific hotspot provide, and if people are using the data from it. But it can vary everything from $0.5 to $14 per day or even more, making the current ROI, return on investment, already quite low either what for these devices. But we can lower the ROI even more by lowering the price of these hotspots by using this special discount code Nordic when getting these devices here, and we can even buy them using crypto. All of the links and discounts to these miners will be in the description below. So how can we optimize our Helium Mobile earnings? As I mentioned before, it's your specific setup that determines your earnings, which can vary a lot. The outdoor hotspot can provide much broader coverage and is therefore the only hotspot that is able to reach these higher earning numbers. The indoor Helium Mobile Wi-Fi hotspot will likely earn around these lower numbers, but you can of course with both devices tweak and make your reach and coverage optimal depending on your location, your antenna and placement. And if you place the hotspots in areas where people use the Helium data plan, the earnings can become even higher. So this is the part I love, where we can mixture, experiment and try different setups to try and earn as much as possible. If you have a Helium Mobile hotspot, please leave a comment with how much you're earning right now and if you got a plan of optimizing your earnings so that we can help each other out. We can have several hotspots within the same hexagon on the map, but we need to place them in such a way that their signal coverage are not overlapping each other, so pointing them in different directions is the way to go. I will go more in depth on exactly how many hotspots we can have in the same hex, and I will also talk more about the difference between the indoor and outdoor Helium Mobile hotspot, and I will do that in another video that I will link to here and down in the description when the video is done. If you want to know if your location or any other location can provide a good earnings amount with these hotspots, you can use this free online tool called Estimator Tool and roughly see the expected earnings at a specific address. We can also, if we don't want to guess, go to Moken Helium Coverage Simulator, where we can see how we would be able to maximize our rewards by seeing exactly how to deploy our hotspots, the exact angles and the coverage and earnings it would give us. This simulator I believe is also included in some of Helium Deploy's drops of these Helium devices that happen every now and then. The setup of these Helium Mobile Wi-Fi hotspots is now even easier compared to how it was back in 2020-2021 with the LoRaWAN hotspots, and now with Helium running on the Solana blockchain, everything is also a lot easier to handle. So what are the big events that could cause a major earnings potential from Helium Mobile? Well, I speculate there are several things that can do that. Helium launching mobile first in the US was done as an initial test, but we are already seeing the success of this cellular service earning good revenue, so I find it hard to believe that Helium would not want to expand to other countries or continents if we see a bull run occur. Imagine being the first one setting up hotspots in the biggest cities, the most crowded locations in Europe or in other parts of the world. That could be an enormous potential to get ready when it goes live and set up the first ones in those locations. But there could also be events from simply an earnings standpoint for those in the US and Mexico right now. We have seen Helium being active and changing reward mechanisms, reward amounts, having proposals with how the token rewards should be, and so I think there is a chance Helium will want to take advantage of a coming bull run and perhaps make additional changes to the rewards that incentivize people to set up more hotspots, use the data plan, ending up making the earnings even higher, or the price of the mobile token higher, or the price of the hotspots even lower. We don't know for sure, but from a marketing standpoint, I think it would make a lot of sense for them to have an approach like this. And again, just looking at the difference in number of old IoT Helium devices and current Helium Mobile devices in the world right now is to me insane, especially since this mobile cellular service is earning them a good revenue and seeing this much growth right now. And don't forget, Helium Mobile provides actual utility, helping people get better cellular connectivity at a much cheaper cost, making blockchain technology intertwined with us people in our everyday connected life. It's a good thing out of many aspects to see Helium succeed and grow. I will post more Helium videos soon, so follow for more.